Okay guys, this is the source. We're going to a bunch of plants. We got pepper plants, we got zucchini plants, we got tomato plants. And over here you got tomato plants. And then you're grabbing zucchinis off the plant. Okay, so get us, I guess we can just show one. We just want to show the process. These are beautiful. These are perfect. And that's, what would you say that was on top?
Aji terapita.
Aji terapita.
Terapita.
Yes. Okay. I'll probably never say that again. But that's a rare pepper. It's just valued very highly. So, oh, I'm sorry. Did you get the zucchinis?
I got the zucchinis.
I'm sitting here talking about peppers.
Look at that yellow zucchini, though. I love.
Oh yeah.
I love the vibrant colors.
Look at that.
It's just.
Once again, guys, still in love with the Tower Gardens, and if anybody is interested in growing your own food, this is the thing to get. Look how everything's perfect. Everything's green. You don't see any discolorations. You don't see any disease. You don't see nothing. They're perfectly fed and they're perfectly growing. And just, I mean, look at the size of these leaves. Oh my goodness.
Look at these beautiful peppers.
Look at those peppers, yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so we're just gonna prepare these zucchinis on the tray. You guys know how this all works. You've seen me do it at my house. She does this like all the time. She prepares stuff
All the time.
How long
weekend.
you had your freeze dryer?
We've only had a freeze dryer for about 4 months. That's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe 5 months.
So you're doing it in kind of bite-sized pieces.
I am.
Okay. Is there a reason we're not doing? I'm just curious. I'm not complaining. I pictured it being in circles, but
Well,
does it not
I
matter?
have circles too.
No, I like this.
But
This is
this
great.
is going to be for my soup.
Oh, that's exactly how I'd cut it.
Yes, for my soup.
Oh, that's-
Let me get that one over there.
All right, that's brilliant. Okay.
Yeah. Soup, casseroles.
This is what Jack looks like being corrected.
Well, now, I do have circles, but this one is the way I'm going to do this one.
Okay, so what she's doing is she's cutting. You don't want to fill too much in this tray. It's a nice level load going on this tray. And we're going to get the zucchini on there. And then we're going to pop it in the freezer before it goes in the freeze dryer, because that cuts off about 4 to 5 hours of processing time.
That's right.
So that's awesome. It saves you a lot of energy too. Okay, so we loaded the whole tray. And now, once again, we want to pre-freeze this so that it cuts hours off of the processing time, right?
Right.
Okay, so you drop this in the freezer, and then we will see you, what do you freeze, 24 or 48 hours?
24 hours.
Then we'll see you in 24 hours.
Hey y'all, I want to introduce you to Dan, my man. We're going to talk about this Harvest Right, and he's going to show you how it's done. Hang on with us.
Okay, here we go. We have our machine. We had turned it on in the cool down process, and we have actually left it on approximately 2 hours and a little bit, which has got the chamber temperature down to 11 degrees. And we are going to load our pre-frozen food that has been in the freezer for 48 hours. We have zucchini from the Tower Gardens, which were harvested 2 days ago. And we're going to load it in the top tray here. And followed by a second tray, which have been cold for a period of time, so they are good and frozen. And as we put them in here with the machine pre-cooled, this will cut substantial time off of our freeze time, because the machine knows how cold it is when it starts, and it will freeze it to a certain level. So we've got the advantage of having our food pre-frozen. Last tray we're going to put in here this evening is some cherry tomatoes that have been roasted in the oven. And we have all 4 trays loaded. So we are going to close our door, make sure it's tight. Make sure we have a good seal here around the black ring so that we can develop the pressure that we need for the vacuum portion. And always important, very important, is close the drain valve when you start the process. The machine knows when the product is dry in the machine, so we're going to let that count on down. And once we get down through the next minute, we'll be right back and show how to get them out of there and get the product sealed in a Mylar bag with an oxygen absorber, and be right back. down to 18 seconds and the drying will be complete, at which point we will open a drain valve, we will open our machine and begin the process of packaging and sealing the food. Our next step is we are going to come over here to our table, and what we will do is we have our HARVESTRIGHT Mylar bags, which we're going to seal our product in. We open that up, and the first thing we're going to do is place an oxygen absorber into the bottom of the bag. Next step will be to fill the bag, and if you recall, we did about 4 zucchinis on this tray, and because we're going to use the zucchinis for soups and casseroles, we're going to put about half of that, so it'll be about 2 zucchinis in this bag that we're fixing to seal. Before I do that, I need to label it. And then we're going to come over to the HARVESTRIGHT sealer, and we will place the bag. There is 2 little notches here, which I'd like to point out, which you seal it above that, and these are designed where you can tear the bag and get your zucchini out for your use. Alright, so we've already folded it to make sure everything's flat. We're going to put our sealer. It takes just a few seconds. Hold it down tight. When the light goes out, we're done. We're also going to turn it over and do it one more time, just so that we know we have a good seal on that Mylar bag. All right, there we go, gang.